thought it was bullshit.
Everything that guy just says is bullshit.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
I have a very low tolerance level for stupid bullshit.
Sorry if I came at you, because I will say this. I didn't witness it.
Apologize to this.
No. Fuck you. I'm going to apologize. You know, I'm going to give my flowers when flowers are due. I didn't directly witness this, but we just came from an environment. I'm not going to say which environment because we love said environment. But my boy Victor apparently was given the stink eye a few times. Yeah. And I got to say, if you're not from fucking New York and you don't know how New Yorkers talk, don't fucking look at us like we're from the fucking Bronx Zoo, like we're a fucking exhibition.
Exactly.
Because we speak our minds and let it be.
I hate all these people that come from fucking Seattle, Washington, naming places in the middle of America.
Fucking Mobile, Alabama,
Arkansas, or some shit.
Fucking
Dakota, North, South Dakota.
I hate when they come to this city and see how a person acts and not understand that this is who and this is where we from.
And honestly, I feel like I was talking low. I feel like I was using my invoice. Okay, I said bitch a few times, but I felt like I was using my invoice, my inside
indoor
voice.
Okay.
My inside
voice.
You know, like I feel like I was like, I did snap a few times, and it was mainly snapping when I was laughing and shit because I can't control my laugh. However, like when we was like talking and shit, I felt like I kept it in. I kept it dialed in.
Man, I was shorty with the brown pants. Was it black top?
With the flat ass, yeah.
I don't know how you saw her ass. She was sitting down, but yeah.
Shorty with the brown pants and the off-white black, looking like you washed it a couple times and you should throw that shit out or give it to somebody.
Out of the 10 of the group, she was like number 2, like worse.
Well, I didn't like those vibes. But we hope, they take care of us in that bar, and we're always gonna, go back to Mercury.
Facts.
Mercury
and to be honest,
Mercury Lounge. Where's it? Mercury Lounge or Mercury Bar?
Mercury Sports Bar.
No, Mercury Sports Bar.
Sports Bar is just a Mercury Bar.
I think it's Sports Bar, but you could be right.
Yeah,
but
it's a gay bar.
Googles. Let's hit the Googles.
So
it's a bar where we feel welcome.
We feel welcome, and you bitches ain't even gay. So what are y'all even doing there? Get the fuck out.
I mean,
that's a place for us to hang out. But I didn't feel that, and you know what? Like, you're not from New York,
but Angel kept telling me the energy that she was throwing off towards our side, and I didn't feel it. However, I indirectly felt it when he explained it to me.
And you know what? I gotta say,
I'm angry when I get up.
Yeah,
he did get up. Angel got up, and Angel started saying the word "bitch," which he doesn't say often.
He doesn't say often. Yeah,
I was hoping she would turn around and hear me because I was there.
He uses the F word, the C word, a few other words.
He uses all the words.
He doesn't use the B word that much.
Yeah. But and it pains me to see this right now because Vic, like
I'm so pro bitches.
No, it's not about being pro anything. It's that
I'm so pro ladies. I'm for the women's movement. I believe in equal rights, gay rights, women rights. What other type of rights are there? Religion rights, car rights. I don't care if you drive a hoopty or foreign. Like I'm for everybody's rights. You feel me? Like so, what is it where
he a regular Huey Newton right now. He's fighting for the people.
I fight for the people. The revolution will not be televised.
Yeah, exactly.
For the people.
So my thing is that like y'all looking at my boy and y'all looking at him with disgust, and it's like right now, New York specifically Harlem is going through a bad place, and Vic, you are the avatar of Harlem at the moment. You are the voice of the people. I'm
trying to save it all the way from Connecticut. And
exactly, you 2 states away. Or a state, I don't know geography. I'm not a cartographer. But you trying to save it. Because right now, I think Harlem is doing a little bad. Y'all knight in shining armor.
I ain't gonna lie. It's
wait,
crazy.
Who's the knight in shining armor we're speaking about?
So which one? Is it the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y?
Is Diddy?
Yeah.
Hold up. Is Diddy? That's my fault. I love that song. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, what's your favorite? What was your favorite Diddy alias? Puff Daddy's my favorite. No, not the name. Puff Daddy was my favorite. That's the OG. You can't go wrong.
Mine was P Diddy.
P Diddy?
I think.
Oh no, Puffy. I called him
Puffy. Was good too.
I called him
Puffy. But then when he turned to this love shit, whatever.
FYI, before we start this, I want to state full disclaimer. At the end of the day, it's all allegations. No.
Nah, hold up. Time
out, brother. Nah.
It ain't that.
No, you have to be fair. I'm gonna be fair.
I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock.
When Jay say we got.
No.
Go ahead, Jay.
I was just saying allegedly is back.
Exactly.
Yo, allegedly 3. The war is on.
This is
The trilogy.
This is the what the fuck allegedly again. So I want to be perfectly clear. Honestly, I am still a huge fan of Diddy. Early 2000s, Diddy for me, I was a huge Puff fan. Like that was all my. I loved all his shit. Now, there's a few things going on right now.
The defense is back. The defense is back.
I'm trying to be open-minded about the situation. However, I do want to take into account that there's a whole bitch in the precinct right now talking about how this dude or whatever.
Damn,
Now,
that was one of the worst sentences I've ever heard. Yeah, that was crazy. What is going on?
And please, our engineer, I need you to bleep the last word out.
Don't bleep it. We're gonna magnify
There's a young
it.
lady
We're
right
gonna
now
increase the
that we
volume.
all know her very well because she was a hit when she came out. Cassie, right? And she claimed that they dated, and she claimed that it was an abusive relationship. She was extremely young at the time, and he did a lot of let's just call them pause moments to her, against her.
Pause moments.
He got other dudes involved. You know, like the whole situation was.
Hey man, it was a lot. It was a lot, and I just feel like Cassie, for me personally, Cassie filled in that gap from all those stories that we've heard in the industry, from Aubrey O'Day, from Usher, from give me some other names, from 50.
Now the 51. Can you explain that one? Because you mentioned that
50 was on Drink Champs one time, and he was talking about in the beginning of his career how Diddy wanted to have him in his camp. I'm gonna just say that I don't know exactly what it was, but he wanted to have him around, and Diddy went to him and said, "Yo, let me take you shopping." and 50 was like, what? Like, why you want to take me shopping? Like, well, but that's only a part of it. Then we've heard stories from Usher, Young Jock. Young Jock have stories.
Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
And then we got videos of even what's homie's name? Not Timberlake. Justin Bieber.
Biebs.
There's
Bugatti Biebs.
footage
Of what?
of Justin Bieber of Diddy. There was interviewing Justin Bieber, and Diddy popped up, and Diddy was like, "Yo, you haven't hung out with me in a minute. You haven't came around." And Justin Bieber in the video looks physically, like when I say physically uncomfortable, it's crazy. Like I'm gonna bring that up for you. But it just fills in that gap. Even in the Drink Champs interview, I keep shouting out Drink Champs with Jadakiss and Fab.
Oh, he's like daddy. He's like daddy.
When he is lit out his mind.
Daddy.
When he's lit out his mind, then he's like, you haven't, and he's telling Fab, yo, you haven't partied with me, daddy. You haven't partied with me.
Okay,
listen,
I did see
hold
that.
on. Let me finish.
I did see that.
We from New York.
Yeah, no.
We be saying,
No,
we be saying all those words, daddy, all of that. That's a part of our slang, part of our language.
You got that one.
But the way that shit was coming on.
No. You're right. You got that. No, you're not wrong. Absolutely on that one. You're not wrong.
And then my favorite, the craziest part was when Fab is talking about parties and Diddy looks at him. You haven't partied with me. You haven't had a Diddy party.
Because one of them was like, but what you mean? We partied with you like some time
Yeah,
ago.
and then he was like,
he's like, oh no,
nah, you haven't had
we didn't party.
He's like, yeah. So
and
then we had the incident. The Kid, if you're a Kid Cudi fan, you follow Cudi for a long time, and you did hear. I've heard about when Kid Cudi's car blew up in his driveway years ago, but everyone always chucked it off to like mechanical issues or whatever. But then when Cassie,
Palm their Beamer, what the fuck?
but when Cassie comes on and then not only that, Cassie said XYZ, yeah, he wanted to blow up his car, and then Cudi comes on and clarifies those.
What year was this in?
2012.
2012, my brother.
He probably driving some hoopty ass BMW.
Nah, chill. You're
with,
bugging.
Like, fucking,
You're bugging.
The engine light was on.
Day and night.
Fucking had no oil in the bitch.
You're crazy, bro.
200,000 miles.
We used to see
no warranty on that.
We used to see Kid Cudi in BBC store in what 2007, 2008.
And what?
in the BBC store, in the Babe store. Was it BBC or Babe?
No, Babe.
In the Babe store.
Am I bugging? Am I the only one bugging? He said BBC. I'm like, wait, what?
Listen. Don't Billionaires Boys Club. Not to be
Billionaires Boys
confused with your wallpaper, you fucking asshole.
Fucking dickwild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
Billionaires Boys Club to the
Which
fucking
is-
New York fashion
Yeah,
dudes.
please continue.
Billionaires Boys Club.
I gotta say, that's one of the most badass things I think I've heard in a long time. You try to blow somebody's car up. That was like straight out. That's like some Tony Soprano
Nah,
shit.
bro.
So I respect that.
I want y'all to
And then,
continue because I
on
want to
side
hear
note,
all
wait,
your-
on side
I want to hear all y'all points of
side
views.
note,
Go ahead.
it has been, I'm not saying allegedly, fuck allegedly. It has been said that Diddy pays off New York City Police Department. This has been in a lot of
According to
articles. Yo, all you gotta do is some Googles.
Now,
With a capital S.
Now, but I want you to finish because I want you to get all steam
Bro,
off your chest.
listen, man.
Literally.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Jay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's
Nah,
wild.
It is
Yo,
wild.
and what's crazy?
It is wild.
My
It
fault to
is
cut you
wild.
off right quick. I wanted him to read the court document because that
I
shit.
read it. I read it.
That
So-
shit was
No, no.
crazy,
No, go ahead,
bro.
go ahead.
But go ahead, Jay.
Okay, so I was born in '92, right?
Okay.
1992.
I was born 91, so I got you by a year, but go ahead.
So I figure we all.
Yeah, we're the same group. Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about. The earliest thing I ever knew about Puff Daddy. This is the earliest thing I ever knew about this man was that he might have killed Biggie and Tupac.
Yo,
Like it's crazy how many years like we've been hearing about.
But Jay,
Shut up.
Wait, hold on,
But
hold on.
Jay,
No.
come on.
Shut up, Vic.
I want to give you a whole story, a whole even
yeah.
documentary.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The fact that it's been years that we forgot that this dude was like a mob boss.
dead ass,
Like,
bro.
He literally idolized mob boss.
Who was a
He
mob
like,
boss?
I'm gonna do that.
Diddy.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Go ahead, Jay.
keep
Go
this-
ahead.
keep
Finish
this
that.
though. Keep this though. You ever watch Power?
Yeah.
Which one? The Raising
The-
Canaan one.
I seen them
original,
all.
the
I seen them
original.
all.
The Raising Canaan one, right? You know, Quincy Brown, right? Diddy's adopted son, right?
Yes,
He's in Raising Canaan.
yes.
Playing what role? What's his role in there?
A music producer.
A crooked
Music producer. Yep.
You feel me? Supposedly Diddy got
And on
his
top.
father, the same Quincy, supposedly Diddy lined his father up. 50 casted this nigga knowing what he knows about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, this is not...
And just to add on to that, Quincy, his son, has separated himself from his dad very long ago because of these allegations and stories. Quincy and his other son rocks with him because, you know, he's not fucking artistic at all, and all he does is steal his father's flow and music and gets famous all that. But Quincy has very long ago separated himself from Bad Boy and Diddy. And another thing, the NDAs that Cassie, Audrey O'Day, and all these people sign says you cannot talk about Bad Boy, you cannot talk about Diddy Combs, you cannot talk about Quincy, you cannot talk about nothing that's attached to this man.
Lastly, the Shine case.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Shine,
God.
yo.
I was just
You're
about
not
to
gonna
get
do that
there.
right
Yeah,
now.
Shine,
You're
yo.
not about to do that right now.
Nah, let him
You're
finish.
not about to do that
Let
right
him
now.
cook.
This
Let
is-
him cook.
This is history,
Yeah.
bro.
Let him cook, because it's a fact. It's
I'm gonna
history.
check all this out because
This is
when I
history,
step
because-
in,
Bro, okay. So, we all know the origins of hip-hop. Like, okay, gangsters came into hip-hop to make money, and that's what was happening when Diddy
To get off the streets.
These niggas were not music moguls, not producers, nothing. They were niggas who made money on drugs, and because you gotta remember, like, say the 70s, 80s, they're watching the mafia.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
The news being stars. All them niggas, and what they named themselves, Herb Gotti. Like, so they was like, okay, these niggas getting lit. They in the news doing, they not hiding what they doing. We not gonna either. Niggas came into hip hop like coming into the drug game. That's really what it was. Then.
Oh, no, I don't
Out of
disagree.
that world. You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
his pops
His pops was-
allegedly was tied into that world. I'm just saying,
Was his
allegedly.
pops like
it's
a Harlem
real.
legend?
It's time and time again, like all of these rappers that
Yo.
we fuck with, like they're from the same pocket.
Bro,
Like,
it's-
New York is big, but it's small.
It's a fucking puzzle, and you had one main missing piece. That one piece that was missing was fucking Cassie, because to jump to the Biggie situation, earlier on the group chat, and even before the group chat, because you said I was a guru for this. I mentioned this shit months ago when I said, yo, Diddy had Biggie killed. Why? Wait, let me cook.
You been cooking?
Yo, no.
Allegedly.
Let me
Yeah,
cook.
yeah.
No,
I don't know
fuck
about that. I don't
allegedly.
know- I don't know.
All right,
I don't know
allegedly. Did he have Biggie killed? Why?
let me know
Because
when he's done
Biggie kept the lights on Bad Boy for how long? Not till recently did Diddy start giving everybody back their masters and publishing. And then now when Biggie had the last album, Life After Death, and when he was about to drop the commission a week later, and that was gonna be his exit out of Bad Boy, he just ups and dies.
Let me know you.
Shit don't make no sense.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this real quick though. Let me ask this though. After, because Diddy, say what you want. Yeah, say what you want about Diddy, right? But he's one of hip hop's moguls. He's one of the most well-known people and most successful people in hip hop. After Biggie though, what other artists did really blow up under the Bad Boy label? Blew up.
Bro,
like
you had Mace. You had fucking, and then he had all those fucking singing groups.
Mace was hot, and then he went. Then Mace did his whole fucking tax evasion thing. He got fucking. He went Christian or whatever.
You had, what was that singing group where?
But that's all.
Danity Kane.
No, Danity Kane. But the Locks was but the Locks was still. They started under the Biggie era. They started like in that era. I'm talking about like throughout the 2000s. Yeah, Mace también. Like that's that era. After that. Right? Because these are all people, all right, Mace, Jadakiss, Styles P, they're all people that honestly, like, they kind of, like, they were students of Biggie, right? Biggie was training these motherfuckers, right? You can't, like, he was their biggest influence. After that, you have Danity Kane. Weren't they part of a fucking reality show?
Nah, but
correct me if I'm wrong.
No, hold it. You're right. But Danity Kane was one of the biggest female groups in the early 2000s.
Then you had, like, the biggest misfortune of all of Bad Boy. And I don't want to say funny, but it is kind of funny, ironic with this whole Cassie shit, was Ryan Leslie. Because Ryan Leslie was the one that discovered Cassie. Yeah. And apparently they were dating, and then Diddy took her from him. Whether that's true or not, right? Like, Ryan Leslie was a fucking genius.
Listen, man, growing up in New York, you heard a lot of stories about Diddy. That's all I'm going to say. You heard a lot of funny stories about Diddy, but you always knew Diddy was tapped in because his pops was tapped in. You tapped in. You always had these stories. I'm not saying Diddy isn't the mogul. I'm not saying that. Yo, listen, you fucking
No,
Tory
man,
Lanez,
it's been 20 minutes. I'm letting
He's letting
y'all
us,
cook,
yeah.
as you say.
Listen,
I'm letting y'all cook.
The R. Kelly
because-
before the R. Kelly
please
defense comes
continue.
in.
No, please continue. I want to hear more bullshit from your end. Please continue.
Bullshit.
No, please
Yo,
continue.
I want to hear your perspective.
No,
Let's get a
because
Harlem
I'm listening
night.
very quietly and patiently.
He has been
Just
quiet.
hearing y'all talk. But please, when you're done, when you're dead watch, let me know.
My dead
Because
watch.
your argument is as dead as that watch. But continue.
Let's.
You know
Matter
what?
of fact, we're gonna turn the tables now. Now we're gonna listen to the perspective of a true Harlem night.
Now,
Harlem
look,
night. I don't know.
No, and I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So let me just start with this, and I'm gonna start from the beginning, and I quote.
So these aren't even your own opinions. You're not even. Those aren't even your own takes. You're reading other people's fucking opinions. You're quoting. What are you quoting? Somebody else?
Can you shut the fuck up?
No.
Can you shut the fuck up?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
at
Daddy.
The moment, by the NYPD, we have done and ever, and there is no active investigation, and never was an active investigation about Sean Diddy Combs.
Again, he's been known to pay off the police, but go ahead.
Okay.
But go ahead.
That's cute. That's cute. Now, as far as I'm not even continue. Let's take it a step further. Maybe not investigation against Diddy. However, now let's go against sexual assault. No sexual assault complaint or report has been ever made by the individual named as Cassie.
NDAs.
It's a civil suit. It's a civil suit.
NDAs.
No, time out.
NDAs.
Civil suit and criminal suits are two completely separate things. My man, if somebody abused you and did all this harm to you, all you care about is money?
She's doing a civil suit, yeah.
My man,
but that's what she's doing.
What you're not understanding is NDAs, though.
No, bro.
What you're not understanding.
NDA has nothing to do.
Yes, it does. Because he could countersue her for the shit that she's talking when she signed contracts to specifically state not to speak about him.
NDA only pertains to when it has to do with
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. You gotta read the shit that's out there.
Look, at the end of the day, there has never been anything said from her mouth to the police department about her being sexually abused by her or by even the alleged sexual encounters of male dudes that allegedly Diddy has hired to fuck her and he wanted to like watch or whatever. Allegedly, that's what she said. Allegedly, that she was forced to have intercourse with dudes that he will hire and shit like that for him to get off or whatever. Allegedly, he's freaking like that. That's what she says.
You think you can do it?
Would that be a surprise? Would you be surprised if it was true?
If it were true, I wouldn't be totally surprised just because I know that I've heard about the industry and motherfuckers liking.
No, we're not talking about motherfuckers. We're not talking about motherfuckers. We're talking about Diddy.
What I'm saying right now is, this is all pure fucking allegations. Homegirl wants some bread, and she's talking about all this other shit. I'm not saying that she's wrong. All I'm saying is this shit don't look right. And when the shit don't look right, the shit don't add up. This is all allegedly. Yeah, you cannot go so fucking deep down and behind somebody when like you don't have a shred of fucking evidence. Now, let me tell you this. You mentioned a lot of shit. You mentioned a lot allegedly. You mentioned a lot of stories about all these different. Oh yeah, Jada kissed it. I saw the podcast with Jada and Fab, and yes, I'll give you that.
I didn't just mention Jada and Fab.
That shit was pure sus. The Drink Champs when it was Jada and Puffy and Fab and Puff was talking about all this party and shit. Yes, that shit was sure. But I ain't gonna lie. I got to admit.
Can I ask you a question real quick
but
though?
Let me just finish this.
Can I ask you?
That shit was
that shit was pure sus. Now, just moving forward though, all these other shits, Puff is a mobster, bro. Everybody in fucking hip hop talked and rapped like they were mobsters. They all gave themselves names like they were fucking, Scarface and all this other shit. Everybody thought in their mother, because that's what sold. That's what sold. About him killing Biggie, really, he's gonna kill the biggest fucking artist and his fucking label.
Because the artist was wanting to leave his record label.
Leave or not leave, at the end of the day, he's not Suge Knight. The nigga, bro, that's not who he was. Like, literally, if he was that dude, really, oh yes, just have Sean fucking take a gun and hide it for him. Like, come on, bro.
It wasn't a gun.
Sean went to jail for a gun.
Yeah, he went to jail. His whole career.
And when that whole situation happened, that he shot into the air, and that it was him and J-Lo and all of that. Like, bro, at the end of the day, Puffy was never really that.
But even J-Lo has said that, like, they would go to clubs and she would have to hide his gun in her fucking bag and shit like that.
He's from Harlem. That's regular shit.
She's from and she felt on. But I'm saying,
I don't understand why
it might be regular shit, but when you at that level of fame and success, it's like, you have somebody that feels that, like, you're putting this pressure. Back when they were dating, what, like 99, 98,
2000?
Yeah,
that's between 98 and 2000.
That's
Biggie died in 97, right?
He died in 97. Yeah,
my man, your man just got shot in the most popular strip of the fucking country. You don't think that your man wants to have at least the slightest protection, knowing that fucking having fucking bodyguards, all that doesn't work.
Okay.
So he wants.
Yeah, but you're gonna have that. Yeah. All right. Let's say you need that protection. You have the money. You pay for that protection. You're gonna guarantee. I don't know what it is like to be paranoid. You're gonna have your girl. Protection. You're gonna have your girl just hide a gun. Your girl who is starting her career, who if she gets caught with that gun, everything is down the fucking drain for her, right? You're gonna put that pressure. You're gonna put that pressure on somebody.
He made her career.
You're
no,
bugging.
What do you no?
J-Lo became J-Lo because of Biggie.
You're crazy, man.
Sorry, J-Lo became J-Lo because of Diddy.
Before that, she was in Selena. She was in Anaconda. She had that dumbass song where in the video she's singing in a rainforest or some shit.
Before. Thank you. Before that, now if you're such geniuses, where was J-Lo before Diddy? No, please answer because you guys are such geniuses. What was J-Lo before Diddy?
Wait.
No. I have the answer. I want to hear it. Where was she? Where was she?
No.
Where was she?
I want to hear what you got to say, Jay.
She was in living color, and that's what she got found at by Diddy.
But did Diddy get her to Selena?
Case closed.
Yeah, so like...
I don't think he got...
Listen, man. First of all right, let's subtract the Diddy shit. I mean, the Biggie shit is my personal allegations. And again, it ties back to everything, even with the whole Keefe D getting arrested now for the Tupac murder, and Keefe D snitching on Diddy in court.
My man, that's what you call a man that is being put in the worst pressure ever, where you're facing murder in LA, which you know he's gonna get a conviction. Now, let's be honest.
Okay.
What does your man? What does he have? What other options does he have?
Okay,
come up with some bullshit conspiracy theory about Diddy. Him knowing that for the longest, the biggest conspiracy has been, oh, Diddy's been involved. However, there's a whole video of him and his crew or him getting jumped by fucking Tupac and his people.
Okay.
And then, now that the facts have come out that he actually killed Tupac, he said, oh no, me getting jumped by Tupac has nothing to do with me killing him a few hours later. It was actually Diddy that paid me. Come on,
So
bro.
let's scratch up. All right. By the way, again.
Let's move forward.
No. All right, so let's, fine. Let's move forward. Let's move forward from my personal, because I've always said this. I'm not saying it's factuals. So let's move forward from that.
Highly not.
Let's move forward from that. Now, let's talk about all the artists in this industry who have specifically said stories. Go ahead, Jay.
Bro, I wrote that shit down to ask him.
Now, let's talk about all the artists in this industry who have been blackballed, who specifically have stories about Diddy. Usher being one of the main ones.
Usher got blackballed by Diddy?
I'm not saying Usher got blackballed by Diddy. I'm saying Usher got stories about Diddy and his parties and his lifestyle.
Being crazy.
No, it's not about being crazy. It's not about being crazy. Usher specifically said, yo, he used to have parties and they weren't your normal parties. And then he looked at the camera like...
He was a teenager when those parties were happening.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
My point being...
What the fuck? What?
My point being
it's a Harlem thing.
that he's saying that he was exposed to these crazy parties that these celebrities usually have. Okay, yes, it's crazy parties. Are we going to go as far as to call the man a whole fucking... and sex and allegations against him abusing the bitch? Come on, bro. Like,
okay, and then fine.
Yo, that stretch, that gap. Once you put somebody in that category of being a fucking bro, there's no going back from that. So that's a very. Like,
so hold on. Who are you to say that she's wrong?
I'm not saying that she's wrong.
But it sounds.
I'm just saying for motherfuckers to come.
Who are you to say that the 10 years that she went through with her shit?
So this is what you're doing right now. You're saying you're counting the man guilty. It's like guilty before being. It's like what was it saying? You gotta be found guilty beyond reasonable doubt type shit. You're putting him in a situation where he has to prove himself innocent beyond reasonable doubt. That's what you're doing right now. That's literally what you're doing right now. You're saying is that you're going. She's made allegations about the man, right? And I'm not saying that she's wrong. I'm not saying it never happened, but you're taking it as the whole opposite. You're taking it as factual. And not as just allegations. Allegations have to be backed up by facts. You're taking it, her word, as facts.
I'm taking it
That's
as
what you're taking it as.
I'm taking it as
evidence.
I'm taking it as a piece of the puzzle when all this shit and all these stories and all these interviews that multiple artists have said things about Diddy, and then we're going to jump to the Kid Cudi shit.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
And
but let me ask you a question.
Hold up.
Let me ask you a question. Now, this I'm not dismissing her. What she's saying happened to her. Now, what I am saying though is, you're filing a civil lawsuit, which a civil only means one fucking thing. What the civil fucking thing means? It means money. However, there is no criminal. And you said that she has NDAs. My man, NDAs are recognized in the civil court.
No, bro,
yes, they are.
Not if you're signing an NDA that's supposed to keep you quiet. They could use that shit against you.
Exactly.
Hold up.
But she's talking in a civil court, but not in a criminal court?
But because they can't take it to a criminal court. Why? Because this nigga's known for paying off police and judges.
Guys, Vic, Angel, hold up.
Court is not court, bro. This shit is all money, bro. This shit is all money,
and that's what it
this is the real. This is for the bullshit.
And who got the most money?
This is some bullshit.
You think 30 million is a scratch to this?
Fellas, I need you to shut up for 1 second. Just shut up for 1 second. All I want to say is, if anybody. Shut up. Yo, shut up real quick. If anybody from Revolt hears this, we are pro Diddy. This is a satire podcast. We're behind you. We're behind you, Sean Combs.
I'll say this much. Look, again, I'm not saying. Look, for all that I know, the motherfucker's a freaky ass motherfucker, and he probably did do all that shit. He probably did make her do all this crazy shit, and he probably did do all this shit to her. I'm not saying that she's wrong and that this never happened. I'm not dismissing it. However, I'm never for the bandwagon. I'm never a dude that only because there's a lot of allegations going on, brother.
You just said he probably did. What? That is the bandwagon. If he probably did, if you're in the belief that he probably did, then he probably did it. But that's what you just said.
What I'm saying is, I'm never gonna be that dude that's cold-heartedly gonna take one person's word and then all these different allegations when nothing has been proven. At the end of the day, yo, bro, when you're at the highest, bro, everybody wants to pull you down.
Nigga.
Now I'm not. Now, maybe he did do it. Maybe if a case comes out and it's proven and there's facts on the table and evidence to show that this shit happened, hey, I'm all for it. Lock the motherfucker up if we have to and get her paid at the same time. But there's no evidence right now, brother. When evidence comes out, then I'm for it. But just to take people's word for it and kill somebody's reputation for it, come on, man. That's just not me. That's just not me.
This is just started
it's like on the other hand.
Go ahead.
Yo, this is the thing is that like this is something that like all right, she's blowing the whistle, but it's a whistle that people been kind of like trying to play with for a very long time. Like Angel said, with Diddy, there's been a lot of weird stories. I'm not talking about anything like I'm not accusing him of anything, but there's been a lot of weird stories from his artists and people in his circle and around him, right? And all the artists that he's blackballed their careers, right? Yeah, that's true. Throughout the last Diddy's been around since Biggie came out in 92.
25 years.
30 years.
30
years, 3 decades, right?
So let's say 30 years.
So Cassie's probably the biggest name to officially call him out. So you're going to see, and I guarantee you in the coming weeks, you're going to see a lot more people coming up. And it's not people that are just coming up. Yeah, sure. There's going to be people that they think that they could get like a piece of the pie. They think they could sue Diddy and get some money or whatever, right? There's going to be people in that camp. But there's going to be a lot of people that were genuinely hurt by him. And when you say abused, it's like shit that he probably put her through.
And I agree with that. But I want to see some actual criminal documents, bro. Not just civil allegations. Because when I hear civil, because this is where everybody's getting fucked up. People don't read between the lines. I hear civil, I hear money.
All right,
and
that's your. Go ahead, Jay.
I think you're not taking into consideration that she deadass love this nigga. So if she's gonna think that she wants something that's hers that she could take out from it and not put the nigga in jail, she's gonna do that. That could very well.
And that's right. However, but the guy put her through pain. She said that the guy. She said that he made her sleep with different sex workers.
How was he able to do that?
Now, he manipulated her, and she loved him. But now she has allegedly seen through the fog because she's putting a whole lawsuit against him.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that she wants to fry this nigga. But if she could get anything out of it, it might be some money that she been.
Hold up, so you're not trying to fry the dude, but you put all that shit out there?
I mean, shit that's already been out there.
No. You're
shit
saying
that's already been out there.
I'm talking legally.
Because I'm saying though, you saying the dude, that's a crime.
She's not. She's saying that he abused her.
On the document, it said that he.
But that's from her account. She's not coming out on behalf of other people. So if other people come out, then damn. You know what I mean? Like she didn't say anything about other people. She said her.
No, but that's my point though is so if she's claiming actual criminal sexual assault, she's claiming that he her. Right. So if you're claiming that somebody actually you will only mention that in the civil lawsuit, but you wouldn't even go as far, even as the minimal, as to even to walk into a precinct and to mention that. You wouldn't do that.
Me? Well, I can't even.
No, I'm not saying. No, but I'm saying though, you hire a lawyer, and you say, hey, I want to sue this guy because I think that he hurt my feelings and he personally hurt me, so I want some money out of this. I think I should be compensated because I was hurt. However, how were you hurt? Not just emotionally hurt, allegedly, physically fucking. Is one of the other than murder. I can't think anything was worse than. Nah, he did. Allegedly, he did that. So that's what she said. She said he in 2018 or 2019, something like that. When she around the time, I don't know. During that time, allegedly he. And if he, man, you should at least walk into a precinct.
I
You know what? I take that back.
I speak.
I take that
speak
back.
that
because
because
I take that back. I take that back.
You know,
Shout out to Vic.
No, you're right.
He's taking, and I appreciate the growth.
Because you're right. I remember SVU. I remember SVU, and
you never know.
One of the things about each victim copes differently.
Yes.
So I can't say that she shoulda or woulda or I just don't want to I don't want to put somebody in a category and just say, hey, yeah, man, she said you did it, so you did it. I just don't want to do that because that shit, being accused of is one of the, other than murder. Honestly, I will go as far as to say it's just as bad as murder.
No, and I understand where you're coming from, 100%, bro. I understand where you're coming from, and I get all of that. All I'm saying is that we can't knock a person like Jay said who was in love, and sometimes love makes you do some crazy shit. I don't knock her if she didn't speak up sooner. I don't knock her if she didn't XYZ then, now, none of that. I don't knock her, bro, because, again, when you in love, my nigga, love makes you do some crazy shit. But now, from my speaking, all I said was that Cassie was that piece in the puzzle of all those other stories.
It's a lot. It's a lot of shit. But it's all, and again,
it's all allegations.
It's allegations. Now,
allegedly,
can we just to continue down the path of allegations? I want to bring something up.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Hurt, don't it?
This one hurts. Yeah, this one hurts.
Whoa,
Jay knows where I'm going with this.
Oh, yeah, I think I know where this is going.
Allegedly, there's some fat-ass motherfucker out there saying that Dwayne Martin had my man Will Smith bent over in the back room and was fucking tapping him out, which is, yo, son. Look, I honestly, I don't know who else is gonna come out with some Will Smith story. Either the cook or the driver or some random motherfucker walking around. People got now people got Will Smith stories. People got all these random stories.
Now Jada backing him up.
Yeah,
and Jada, I take everything I said back. I fucking love you. The way you stood for your man during this fucking time. Yes, let's sue that fat ass motherfucker.
So you see, to jump from that, you see the difference?
Yeah.
You never heard no stories of Will with that. So when you hear that piece of the puzzle that doesn't fit, obviously, throw out that bullshit. It's quite a story?
Yeah, there has been over the years.
People have been calling Will fruity for a while, but this my man was.
Even Jada called him fruity, bro.
I never believed it.
Even Jada called him fruity.
But
I've seen 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. What? 6 degrees? What was that?
6 degrees of separation.
No, what was that?
It was a classic
6
movie.
degrees of separation.
One of his.
Well, he kissed the dude or some shit.
If I could give a little something, he's like a less fortunate young man.
Okay.
Financially, I think he's a college student at the time, but he kind of, you know how like city girls used to move around. Yeah, he was doing that. He was a city girl.
But
he just blew Victor's mind.
But you gotta see the film.
But he's an actor though. Look,
he acted the fuck out of that role.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, look. The reason why Will Smith is where he is now, like caliber wise, when it comes to when you put like the spectrum of all actors, the reason why we could rate Will, the motherfucker could be a funny guy, he could be a serious guy, he could be a dramatic guy, he could be a motherfucker that looked like he just lost everything. He could play any spectrum of the actor criteria you mentioned. Any category you need to put him in of a type of movie, he could do that. It could be drama, it could be action, it could be some satire, anything he could do. And so when that movie came out, like to what you're saying, like he played like a pause moment. Your man did the hell out of that. Why? Because that's what he does. Your man is a professional.
That was a great movie.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I've never seen the movie, but I seen the type of actor he is. And when he gets into a role, he could get into a role. You know what I'm saying? Now, a motherfucker come out and know we're talking about that. He was bent over by a friend of his or some shit like that. Come on, bro. That
was kind of crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like
that was kind of wild.
I believe that one. I'm not gonna
lie. Me neither.
If it's true, my man, if it's true, he would have came out during the highs of his career. Doing fucking Bad Boys 2. Maybe it happened after that.
Because there's no actors that are like, there's no real successful actors that are like that are gay. It's unfortunate because once they
But I'm
come
saying-
out, like
no,
that's
no, no,
it.
but
They
I'm
get
saying that
blackballed by
dude,
Hollywood.
The allegation, the dude,
But yeah, like,
that
you can't-
friend of his, that he was like
Regardless, but like
But
you
I'm
talk
saying,
about
though,
Will
he
would
would-
have done it
he
back
would-
then.
no,
The
no,
thing
no,
is
no, no,
that
that's not what I'm saying.
actors
What I'm
like
saying is that dude that spoke up, that said that he caught him doing that. He would have came out and put these things out there when Will was at the height of his career. He's not gonna wait. Why would he wait to the lowest point of his career, where like not his career, but of his public image, where like, and that's why he's doing that.
But it's also
That's why
true.
it's
You
bullshit.
can't just when somebody's at the top, you might be afraid of them. He's at the top of his career. If I say something, yeah, let's say, yeah,
That was not for
Like-
this case. That was nothing that he had to say or was forced to say. Like,
Yeah.
he could have held that down.
Yeah,
Like-
Fred,
It is just to defame his character. Like,
Yeah.
This is pure defamation of character.
But-
and allegedly, according to Jada, what she said was that this dude helped him out with his book, and he wanted a certain amount of money, and Will had offered him a different amount. They couldn't come into agreement. So his next step was, because they couldn't come to an agreement on the money, was to defame him. Now, bro, that's the lowest shit a fucking human being could do, and that's what. And I'm easier to believe that than to believe that my man, that you just gonna come out and say that my man was just being bent over or some shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. I'm not just saying that like it's anything wrong with him being gay. If he is gay, or whatever. I'm just saying, bro, come on, fall the fuck back. Like that's pure BS.
apparently that's what Will was doing, according to him. But
That's Bad Boys 5.
Bad Boys 5, the real Bad Boy.
Bad Boys in the back.
Yeah,
What you gonna do when they come for you?
I
but
was gonna say some crazy shit. Right?
No, go ahead, say it.
I know you were gonna say it. It was, yeah, you're gonna say, yeah.
Nah, but you know, all this alleged stuff, yes, it could ruin a person's image, could ruin a person's career. And we do, as a society, have to be more cautious of things that are out there. And
More open-minded too.
yeah, of course, more open-minded.
What about
But Diddy killed Biggie.
What
I don't give a
about-
fuck.
Nah.
Diddy killed Biggie.
But as being open-minded, I'm not even trying to switch gears, but I'm gonna keep it above with y'all. Now, Angel, you might want to hold on for a second, real quick. What about basketball?
Singles me up.
What about former basketball player? What's his name? Joe Smith.
Oh,
Now,
What about it?
now you saw her on Mace and Cam.
Yeah, I saw the episode.
Yo,
that
bruh,
was-
Yeah, she was giving, but that's a profession. She's a that's she.
please.
Cam Wild.
Yo,
Cam Wild.
Cam,
But
every day,
hold
my
on,
man.
but hold on. But
That's my
Cam,
man.
yes, Cam Wild, Cam
Yo, that's my
Wild,
man right there, bro.
Cam Wild. But
But what?
that's a profession, my nigga. She is a massage. She does give massages. So you can't be mad. And if she wants to start OnlyFans, yo, if you can't handle that, then that's a problem with your own masculinity, your own issue.
She didn't tell me.
yeah, that's
I mean,
the
I
issue.
think-
You
I
gotta
think
be
that's-
But
open.
why she didn't tell him? Because she knew how he was going to act.
Right, and so
And
should
she
be-
had to what? Put food on the table.
Nah, she should go be with a nigga who's with it. She could find a
That's
nigga who's
that's
with
that's
that.
what I think.
Yeah.
Adam no jumper. Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, like,
Yeah, no, it's
She could come be with me.
Was it right? See, because they was already in a relationship.
yeah, like you gotta.
And she started it while in a relationship with him, didn't say nothing. So it's not like, oh, he met her and she was doing OnlyFans. However, he knew she was a porn star back in the day, but he like, yo, I thought you changed or whatever. So it's like, nah.
Yeah, you gotta have that communication.
You know what though? I gotta say something though. To play devil's advocate. What do you think is Joe Smith net worth right now?
$42, a Subway's coupon, and a Metro
Because
North
wasn't he worth
pass.
at one point
Nah.
like $60 million or something like that?
I don't know.
Like that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, what is
like,
it?
Is
Is it in the thousands or the millions?
So allegedly he's the retired American professional basketball player. According to Celebrities Net Worth, according to that source, he is worth a full $100,000.
Well, then OnlyFans it is. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm like. Hold on,
Fuck
wait,
it.
hold on, like yo.
If he was in tune, suppose he wanted to get on the shit with her. No, she straight up lame. It don't matter.
That's
You know, but you know, allegedly, you know, she's killing it right now.
Can we sub to her OnlyFans? Where's your card, Vic? Let me get your credit
She
card.
looks good.
Yeah, like
looks good.
she's.
And that voice is fucking like
Yeah,
sexy
she
as
look like
fuck.
she know what I want. But
Yeah.
like, just
But I ain't gonna lie though. What she did say though was that because it's either Mace or Cam asked her, hey, but you know, you got with the man at the highs of his career, blah 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 blah, whatever. She said that no, that they got together afterwards, like when he was no longer at his highest.
Well, I say we do some research real quick. Log into your OnlyFans and sub, and we'll see what all the hoopla is about. It should only be $5. What's $5 between two grown men?
$250, which is still a lot. Now, what I will say is, I don't know, man. Like, I do believe in women having their right to just, you know, express themselves, OnlyFans, all of that. And I'll keep it a buck with you. If I got a young lady that's bringing thousands of dollars a month in OnlyFans, you know what I'm gonna be? I'm gonna be a supporting husband or boyfriend. Cause if you bringing in that check, that bank every month, and you just want me to support you, like emotionally, son, that's where I'm at. You know,
it goes down to.
And she wasn't, and from my understanding, she wasn't fucking no other dudes, right?
But still, it goes down to communication. You got to be open about shit, because both parties have to be comfortable. All parties have to be. They have to be comfortable with it.
But only one
if I'm not comfortable with, let's say, my girl being on OnlyFans or vice versa, whatever, then you know we have an issue. If you go behind my back or I go behind your back and I do some shit like that, then there's a huge issue. So I feel for the guy, and then especially when you're like politicized, you're popularizing it.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Bro, she moving like she never really loved that dude. She never really loved him.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Okay,
You
maybe
can't
not
say
at
that.
all, but I'm saying,
You can't
like,
say she didn't
didn't
never
thought
loved
something
him.
was wild corny. She never did respect him. Like, there's no way that, because after
To say never though, bro.
When the whole thing happened, she went live.
But this is one event in their life. How long have they been together?
Yo, bro, well, we don't even know the other stories. This probably might not even be the first time this comes up. They probably had similar arguments. He probably seen certain things.
Well, he knew who she was before. Wasn't before the fact? Who was she before the fact?
Porn star before. But I'm saying, like, okay, we acting like it's not a thing where a woman, if a nigga paper not right, she's gonna disrespect.
But she didn't cheat on him. She's not using other dudes.
Is that not? All right, boom, your wife, right? You
I agree.
Marriage?
No, you're right with the communication.
No, not even that. You believe in marriage?
Of course, yes.
You want to have a wife?
Yes, wife,
So,
kids, and everything.
If
Yeah.
she went behind your back and she started OnlyFans and she, you know, popping the pussy on the camera,
I would be her. Yes. Yes.
Isn't that cheating?
You know, I wouldn't call it cheating, but it definitely it is some type of betrayal. Yeah.
You know
But you know, but at the same time though, if she's doing that to pay the bills, to keep a roof over her head, yeah, no, I agree. She went about it the wrong way. However, I wouldn't just like completely just dismiss her, like, oh nah, you da 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 da. Like, look, she definitely should have opened up to the dude that, look, I'm gonna open this new revenue of income because obviously you're not holding it down no more. You're not in the NBA no more. You ain't worth 2 cents in a fucking pack of cigarettes anymore. But like at the end of the day, I'm gonna come and pull through. But she should have definitely.
So hold up. How wild is it, right, that she did it behind his back, allegedly behind his back, right? And then she goes on the most popular, or one of the most popular NBA basketball podcasts, right?
Disrespect. Like, so it's like she does not respect this man. She been hate. Yo, you don't understand what women be doing. Like, I feel like men really don't know about women, bro.
So
she could have been hated this nigga for years.
So you think
she sat there and I've been waiting. Like, the women will wait mad long to slaughter.
See, this is how I used to think Jada thought about Will.
I'm saying.
So she came out of nowhere and started defending him, and now I got some love for Jada now.
Bro,
I'm all for
now,
like for OnlyFans. I'm all for all of that, but it's like you said though. Like, if there was a conversation there and you would have got his input. And if you would have seen, yo, nah, I don't fuck with that, then this is where life cuts this short, and I'm gonna go in my own avenue, you go through yours, then I get it.
And then it's the disrespect after, like, it's
yeah, that's where like,
and then her recording it and putting it up on, you know, I get it.
Wow.
But now, do I disrespectful for doing what she got to do?
No.
Nah, I don't know. Nigga.
No, not at all. Like,
absolutely not. 100% not. Like,
you know,
it is what it is, bro. Yo,
I know time is almost up. And did you guys ever heard of? I know it's still on the allegation side spectrum of
where's this
conversations.
going?
But the former the late great Michael Jackson. Did you guys ever know that his brother Jermaine had a diss track?
Yeah, they was mad jealous of him.
But did you know he had a full actual song on the man?
I had no idea.
Yo, bro, I
no
was
idea, no.
fucking. Y'all should listen to this shit. This shit
We'll
was.
bump it in a bit.
The shit was wild. Bro, your man going as far as to say, like, you forgot who you are. Yo, you changed your color. Yo, like, he went pure bananas on the shit. And I ain't going to even fuck with y'all. Like, the shit sound kind of dope. Like, when you hear this shit, it's like a early 90s R&B type of shit. It sounds like a New Edition type of song.
You know what's crazy?
They were.
Bro, the dude is like, the shit was actually fire, bro.
But you know what's crazy?
And here you go.
What's crazy?
What?
Having a R&B diss track about you. That's crazy. I ain't never heard of that shit in my life.
It's not as crazy as walking around with a dead watch.
All right, it's not as crazy as eating a fucking cold butter. Go ahead.
Cold butter roll.
You gotta say the shit before you can fucking go ahead.
A cold butter roll, nah, fuck with you, but nah.
Yo, I will say this though. I like the scratch.
Nah, those are highs because Vic gets me pissed off.
Yo, it looks fire though.
Off.
It looks like
I get you pissed off with your wild ass point of views on life, motherfucker.
Bro, you the wildest.
Yeah,
bro,
please,
I get
please,
it,
bro. This guy, yeah.
No, Vic, let him talk.
Bro,
let him talk.
like I've never got looked at like I'm a fucking idiot at a bar. I don't think Angels ever did. Yo, they were grilling you. They were ice grilling you because yo, what was it you said? First, it was bitchologist. Then, what was it bitchianity? Bitchianity. Because yo, it's a belief to say the word bitch or a profession.
I didn't say that in the board.
Yeah,
See,
on the ride. So on,
you know what's crazy?
So on the ride over here, right? There was some feedback, and then somebody said, "Yo, can Vic not use that word so much? Just limit it, just once every paragraph, right?" And you said, "Oh, but I'm a bitchologist." Like that's a fucking study. That's a fucking.
It's the opposite. I am not a feminist nor a bitchologist or a man that believes against women or bitches. But I only say, I mainly believe that in women's rights and everybody's rights and gay rights and all types of rights.
You gotta bring
Now, what I will say is the fact that you at the moment are just picking sides and just going on full blown on this man's side like you always do. First of all, we clearly made it clear that the young lady that was sitting behind me that kept grilling me, we don't know why she was grilling me, and it was just her. It was not her entire crew. We made that very clear. And yeah, it was at the gay bar, which FYI, they were not gay. They had no business being there.
But that's what I want to know. Like if y'all could land what happened at the
Nothing
bar.
happened. We were just talking.
Nah, there was one moment that he did throw out the B word, and Shorty turned back and did the. So I got it. But then we were just having personal conversations about personal life shit, and she just kept turning back, ice grilling my son. After a while, I got out my seat. I'm like, all right, now I'm getting pissed off. When I got out my seat, Arrow looked, then he looked, and I'm like, yo, Shorty right here, keep turning back and look at, XYZ. And then, you know
what I think? I don't even think it was any of those things. I think she was just racist. She saw a young fly-looking brother at a gay bar trying to get some drinks, and motherfuckers hooking us up with shots because we them dudes and we always show love, bro. One of the bars. What you just said? Go ahead.
She saw y'all being comfortable in the environment.
Yeah.
I didn't mean in a negative way. I mean, she literally could have been hating because.
She hated because we getting free. She hated because we got free shots.
Listen, yo, we pull up at any gay bar in the country, we getting free drinks.
That's a fact.
As long as you're there, I think we got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Arrow takes that as a compliment.
Yeah, bro. I'm not.
We're not getting no free shots. We're not getting no free shots because of me, bro.
They charge us extra.
They charge you, yeah. And they fucking ask us for a second source of ID.
Yo, so then, all right. So those the bitchologist. Then on the walk over here from the bar, I forgot what the fuck you said, but Angel called you a bitch, and you said something about bitchianity, and it's a belief.
I said
it's a religion.
I said something around the lines of, I am not a bitchianalyst. Where
that's a new one right there.
Bitchy analyst. You fucking like a stockbroker for bitches? Like a bitch analyst.
But like, you know how like
you an analyst for bitches?
No, because you have racists, you have feminists, you have people that just hate women. And I'm
feminists hate women?
Whatever it is.
Yeah, you're contradicting yourself.
Whatever the one of those fucking words is the one that hates women.
You see how
I'm on the opposite.
You see how problematic this?
Motherfucker, I went to public school.
Words.
Don't fucking come at me.
We both went to public school.
Yeah, so which one is the one that hates women?
It's feminist, not feminist.
Okay, Jay. So say the one that is
anti-feminist, I guess.
I guess that's the one. Okay,
misogynist is the word. You fucking illiterate fuck.
Yes,
misogynist. Read a book.
Misogynist.
Yes.
So that's the one that I am not. So I believe in women and women's rights. I believe that women are a core.
But you see, that's the issue. You say you believe in women like they fucking Santa Claus. I believe in women.
No.
The Easter Bunny or some shit.
No. The reason why I say this
is...
The
Tooth Fairy.
The reason why I
put
say
$20
this
on the
is
pillow.
because it has been brought to my attention that because of my unfortunate upbringing, that this word, the B word, is so deeply enrooted in my vocabulary that I have managed to say it a little too many times, and I apologize for that. Now the reason why I keep saying it, I keep saying these things is because I'm trying to just let people that don't, because the people that know me know how I feel, and the people that don't know me are gonna create assumptions about me. You know, like friend Angel, you got friends that think that I might have some feelings.
Okay, we don't have to call.
I'm just saying people in general. I'm not saying you've mentioned this that I should be more, thoughtful on this. And I want motherfuckers to know. Like when I said on the first episode, about the C word or whatever, and I made
cunt?
No, I never said that word. That's a little too far. I said customs, and I call a certain group customs, and that's fucked up. And I realized that, and I wanted to make that group aware that I have no ill thought or malice intention when I say these things. And I want them to know that. And that's why I've said X, Y, Z, and B, and said that I believe in everybody's rights. And, and I believe, and I love the bitches, and that's why I want them to know that I back them up 100%. Hey, I'll go to war for you if I fucking have to. I think I'm at the age restriction. I don't think I'll go to war anymore. But if I was young enough, I would.
You get drafted.
Between me going deaf from my left ear and hearing Vic talk, I gotta go pee time again. So we cutting this off.
You're not going deaf because of my ears. This is tight ass braids, motherfucker.
This is for the bullshit, and we're ending because you know what? Angel sounds like a real bitch right now. So good night, guys.
Fuck Arrow and fuck Vic.
He said fuck Arrow, fuck Vic, fuck Will, fuck Diddy.
Diddy killed Biggie.
Oh, damn. Jay, take us out one time, baby.
Yo.